So you can see that there's a little bit of a challenge getting settled into the start line here. We're going to have a listen in, see what's happening. And away they are, Matthew.
And we are off with this race 105 Decathlon Premier Mixed E Final. Again, an 8-boat race. As we've said, these times are going to be pretty tight, pretty close probably. Looks like boat 2 and 3 are starting to differentiate a little bit. South Bay Synergy in 2 and Zoo in 3. South Bay Synergy in number 2, of course, is from NorCal. Ooh, looks like there's a little bit of a steering mishap of some kind. 1 and 2 getting just a little bit too close to each other. No contact so far. No harm, no foul. Okay, we'll see what happens there. Nothing too bad, hopefully. Woo. A little bit of stress, a little bit of excitement on this final day. Despite that, it does look like boat number 2, South Bay Synergy, is still sitting a little bit out in front by maybe 1 seat or 2 seats. We'll see if they can hang on to that lead. On the far left side, boat number 7, FLCC Rebels from Fort Langley, also looking very strong. They've pushed out a bit in front. Actually, it looks like boat number 2 is swerving just a little bit. Oh, they're getting kind of close to boat number 3 as well. Boat number 3 is Zoo. Getting a little close for comfort. Stressing me out, I have to say. Now, this is actually what the umpire boats are for. The safety boats behind them are likely shouting through the megaphone saying, get to the center of your lane, get to the middle of your lane. As a steers myself, sometimes you don't know, actually, how far left or right you are. Obviously, you can see you're closer to a boat, but sometimes you don't know if you're in the exact center or if you're a little bit off a little bit.
Matthew, right now we don't have the 100-meter lane markers.
No, we do not. So we will see if these folks can stay exactly parallel as they make their way down this final 120-ish meters. Looks like we are all nice and clear. This is still kind of anyone's race, I do have to say. Boat number 5 looking kind of strong too. That's BAD Lightning from NorCal. And boat number 1, Gig Harbor Dragons, are also trying to make a move right now. Looks like they're sprinting just a little bit more. They're turning up that rate. They're seeing if they can dial it in just a little bit more. All these other crews locked in. Boat number 5 in particular, the BAD Lightning, I'm looking at them bringing up that rate. But look at this. This is 5-3 and 1. It looks like all so close tied. Again, medals are on the line. Let's take a look at the finish line here. 1, 3, and maybe 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 5. We're going to have to take a look at that in the camera. But it looks like Gig Harbor Dragons mixed almost certainly took home gold. And it looks like maybe Zoo in boat number 3 also took home silver.
What a race. Now that is Dragon Boat racing.
That is a good race. That's the kind of tight racing that we love to see here at the Concord Pacific Dragon Boat Festival.
Absolutely.
Amazing. And other than those little bit of steering mishaps from South Bay Synergy, no real excitement otherwise.
So I'm wondering if just the lack of 100-meter lane markers is part of the problem that happened there, because the steers people are looking for their colored buoys. Is that right?
Absolutely, yeah. And that's something that most other races generally have, is buoys every 50 or even 100 meters to keep you in that same line. But I know it's very, very difficult here because there is so much boat traffic.
That's right.
And because it's federal waterway, it's so tough to do some things like that sometimes. And even if you do put buoys down, there's no guarantee that a boat might not actually come by, a motorboat or pleasure craft, and drag that line away if they don't see it, because that does happen often.
Yes, definitely. Here's our instant replay.
Wow.
I mean,
anyone's guess. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That will absolutely have to be at the camera. 1, 3, and then 2 or 5. I'm not sure if it was 2 or 5.
Wow.
Wow.
But what a shot. Every boat
in this
race coming
in
through
one
the line
photo.
in one photo.
Wow.
Wow.
That's what we are all about. And I only expect that to happen even more as we finish out with races 106, 107, 108, and 109.
Photo finishes are the best finishes.
So really a terrific job to those crews. Wasabi Burn was in that as well. They were boat number 6. My friend Brian in that boat. Hope you did well, Brian. We've seen a lot of crews from Fort Langley as well from FLCC. They fielded maybe 3 or 4 crews, I think, this weekend.
Yeah, they have a